Cena. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
No doubt about it, the absolute greatest of all time.
That nobody has been on top longer and nobody has changed the game more.
You can't debate Cena's achievements, but you have to wonder, has Hollywood softened Big Match John?
Ladies and gentlemen, Triple H broke the internet a couple of days ago when he said he had a very special gift for Cody Rhodes to use tonight one night only. Cody Rhodes has that gift around his waist. It is the legendary Winged Eagle Championship gifted to him by Triple H for a time. It was built and designed by Reggie Punch, the king of the belts. It was first used in February of 1988 by Hulk Hogan when he took on Andre the Giant in a main event in front of 33 million people.
The challenger, 251 pounds, John Cena! And his opponent at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
WWE Championship match. We are underway. Rhodes and Cena for the Undisputed Championship. Wade, if you're Cody Rhodes, what do you need to do to keep the title?
Simply need to beat yourself. You historically have competed against John Cena when you were always the underdog. The roles tonight have completely flipped. Today, Cody Rhodes is the hot ornament at WWE, and John Cena is a massive underdog.
Attacked by Cody, and Cena regroups. For John Cena, he won his first world title all the way back at WrestleMania 21 when he defeated the now Hall of Famer JBL. And it was that night I talked to JBL in a bar after that matchup. And he looked at me and Michael, he said, this guy's name is going to be Big Match John. He is going to be massive in big events for the rest of his career, and he has been. Can John Cena do it one more time tonight?
Stardust, who else are we talking about?
And a nice headlock taken down by Cena. Cena needs to keep the pace of this match slow.
It's on the old guard, taking on the young guard. You want to keep that thing in a club, not a two already.
Cody Rhodes sends Cena outside again, and John's got to regroup.
John Cena has just been a step behind from the word go.
And Cody with a suicide dive, and Cena's taken out. And Cody Rhodes is fired up tonight. John Cena's taking a lot of personal shots at Cody over the rest of his face. And a big right hand. I think John Cena wants to prove that he can wrestle tonight. Hence yet another side of Rhodes, who backs him into the corner.
It's on the old guard, taking on the young guard.
His punch very much in Cena thus far.
And Cena now stomping away on Cody Rhodes. And now the meanness comes out of Cena. Whatever has set him off into this current state, and he's seen him up inside as Cody is driven into the corner. I mean, despite his recent actions, I still stand behind the claim that John Cena is driven into that John Cena is the GOAT, that he's the greatest of all time, and he could prove that tonight.
Feet in the ring, try inhaling when you're getting kicked in the gut repeatedly by the likes of John Cena.
And Pat, what we're seeing here is just getting Cody's head a little bit. John sort of dominating, playing with him a little bit.
It's not like what we've seen before from John. Those are two just big kicks that cleared out Cody Rhodes. A big lariat there. John Cena's got
His I mean, despite his recent
Cody's real.
and another clothesline offense by Cena coming out for the championship. Cody at one.
But something we haven't really focused on is the amount of pressure on the shoulders of Cody Rhodes. It's not just a championship match. He is trying to defend the future of this industry, the legacy of that championship. So much history behind it. John Cena wants to take over for good.
And wait, it's also the legacy of his family. I did an interview with the Countdown Show. I talked a lot about the tremendous rivalry that his late father, Dusty, was one of the greatest rivalries in professional wrestling history. And I asked Cody if he felt something like that he couldn't let Ric Flair down. He couldn't allow Cena to beat his title record. Cody said he did feel some of that. Cena. Championship of progression. He kicks out. And what I'm seeing out of Cena now,
Experience factor.
He knows exactly what he's doing, where he's doing.
John in tremendous shape as well as he takes a seat on the top rope and watches.
Focused on is the amount of pressure on the shoulders of Cody Rhodes. It's not just a championship match here. He is trying to
Cody make it to his feet, sticking his hand right across the top of the head. Cody looks a bit out of sorts. Kick it out.
Do it.
We'll talk about the pressure on John Cena's shoulders, the final ever WrestleMania.
He looked at me and he said, this guy's name is going to be Big Matt John. He's going to be massive and big events for the rest of his career, and he has been. Can John Cena...
This man, after this retirement tour, do we just cancel it? Does he go away for good? He kind of has to win here.
I don't think that's the case. I think if he wins in his last one against Cody Rhodes, who
Cena was just a little too slow on those ropes against the best on planet Earth.
gone back to the well too many times, and our champion's not going to let that happen.
Cody trying to fight back with big blows, and then a shot right to the eyes. Senior official, Pat Patton, I don't believe
Cena just trying to squeeze him coming there because I think the eye gouge had Cody completely out of sorts.
Pressing his way right off the chest of Cody Rhodes, making Rhodes work hard just to kick out.
Look at the smile on John Cena. Tornado DDT! Cena, cover, the leg, almost had him.
The speed. John Cena's thinking 2-3 moves ahead of Cody Rhodes.
And you don't think about this smile, right? And the laugh. Cody had made such a big deal about Cena can't the WWE fans. I think Cena's proven a lot of people wrong tonight. And John Cena, tornado DDT!
Oh, we've seen this before.
Shoulder tackle!
Remix of sorts.
Every time there's a break in the action, John Cena just mouthing trash to Cody Rhodes.
Another tackle by Cena.
You have to think, is Cody Rhodes' mind moving back in time at this point to his past as Stardust or dashing Cody Rhodes when John Cena will eat him alive?
That's
in
a
that
really
race.
good point, Wade.
Psyche of American Nightmare. And this has gone horribly wrong for the champ.
Look at the slow motion almost that John Cena did. Just a matter of fact through the moves.
I mean, you sort of Cody, up to the eye.
No 5-0 shuffle.
Oh, there it is. Cody.
Well, thanks to your own Madison, John Cena. Something awakening inside Cody Rhodes. He's ready for it.
Disaster kick by Cody. Here comes Rhodes.
John Cena was taking his sweet ass time. Cody was getting.
Cody cutter from Rhodes. Cover.
Madison, John Cena.
To retain. Up to the leg. Kicks it two.
But it was hit perfect. Not the grandest thing.
Now Cody Digging this pops, late Great American Dream. Southpaw unloading. Little bionic elbow, but John Cena didn't want to have it. Drop toe hold. And Cody Rhodes creates space. Cena again. Look at Cena. Cody. Cena's gonna do it. Hey, in a row. Cody did it. That close.
To a championship change here.
I'm beginning to believe too, Wade. John Cena has turned back the clock a decade. Last 5 knuckles. Cena, Cody Cutter. Cena's gonna do it.
And the kick out from Cody, which perhaps not enough yet taken out of the champ, but we are inching closer to a championship change here.
I'm beginning to believe too, Wade. John Cena has turned back the clock a decade. The last five knuckle shuffle of WrestleMania, perhaps. And he's got Cody up again, looking for another AA. Cody able to slip down underneath, roll through, shoulders down. Can he get the last Cena and a kick right to the face? And Cody blocks and a right hand by Cody. He crosses to the right. Rhodes now on Cody. Caught Cena with the top rope. And a great move by Cena. Wonderful move by the veteran.
Yeah, I can't knock him for that. That was the right move at the right moment. You don't like it. It's not something historically John Cena would have turned to, but these are desperate times in the final year of the career of John Cena.
Showcases that Cena still has that feel. Do exactly what he
Title, kick out, Cody.
A super AA followed by panic in the eyes of John. Land starts cracking in the mind of John Cena, who has dictated 90% of the matchup in his nuclear weapon, and it simply didn't work. He's underestimated the result
Cena with an AA!
of Cody Rhodes.
John Cena's rolling through the defensive moves throughout the past 21 years of WrestleMania. What is it going to take to put Cody Rhodes away?
Rhodes caught him! Stacks him up! Kick out by Cena.
Well, let's just answer the question for me. How deep can John Cena dig when he's on defense, when he's taking heat, when he's getting beaten around the ring? And that was a massive, massive impact high on the neck and shoulders of John Cena. And he had an answer for how much longer?
That's Cody Cutter on top. He caught Cena.
Both of them have hit their
Hey, look at the leg. John kicks out again.
both of them have hit their best shot each other.
Plus money in Vegas. Cody Rhodes has all the pressure on his shoulders tonight.
John Cena's been in Hollywood.
Oh, looking for crossroads. John Cena turns it around. Cena with Cody up again. Looking for another AA. A third one tonight. And now he's going to turn it around. John Cena turning back the clock. The STFU from John Cena.
Rhodes scrambling for his life, struggling to keep a hold of the championship.
The hold that gave Cena championship. Cody Rhodes trying to drive himself to the bottom rope. Rhodes championship reign can be faded. Cena desperately trying to put him away.
Bites his arm. Do whatever you have to. Oh,
Drags
God.
it back to the center of the ring again. One more time.
Get the hell out of there, Cody.
Cody Rhodes can somehow survive. Cody could be fading. This could be it for Rhodes. Over 1 year reign. And Cody turns it around and referee Ted Pratt will take it out.
Well, Cody's out of there. There's been so much sucked out of him already.
Cody Rhodes from behind. Rope to Cena. The problem is there's no official. Cody has the title retained. Chad Pratt is out.
Cena was a beaten man there.
And Cody now trying to check on the official, get him waking up. Now he's actually looking to the back to see if he can send another official down. Meanwhile, John Cena, you never would have seen Cena do this in the past. But John Cena has exposed the steel turnbuckle here, ripping the pad off.
While the ref's still out of it, John Cena says, I'll do whatever I please.
And then Cody and Cena exchanging blows in a moment of match. And Cody hand off this in a second time on the steel.
Like a hammer to the head.
And Cena with this, is that the fourth day end? Cover! Pat second! Cody gets down! What a match!
Possible, because he's up against.
Travis Scott on the apron, calling the shots.
A dangerous situation here. Cody Rhodes out fighting back. Cody now went up for Scott, who dropped to the floor. And now Cody Rhodes goes back to Cena. Cody Rhodes looking for a crossroads on John Cena. Crossroads on Cena. Here's the cover. And Travis Scott just pulled the official out of the ring. Well, referee Chad Patton couldn't make any sort of call because apparently he was knocked out when he hit the floor.
Cody's inviting Travis Scott into the ring.
Cody owes Travis Scott a major receipt.
Oh no! Cody Rhodes isn't going to let that happen again. Rhodes has got him in position. Crossroads! I get those goosebumps every time. Cody Rhodes, Cena with the championship. And Cody Rhodes in a tug of war with Cena over the title, and Cody now has it. And Cena begging off. John Cena,
Cody,
be a good guy or be a bad guy. What is Cody Rhodes going to choose? And John Cena has absolutely no problem being a bad guy.
Cody Rhodes wanted to do it fair and square. John Cena didn't give a damn.
Cena, Patton's in the ring. John Cena has set the record. John Cena is a 17-time world champion.
Your winner, the new undisputed WWE champion, John Cena.
You may not, in fact, you probably hate it. But at the end of the day, like it or not, John Cena is the GOAT. There is no longer a debate. For the 17th world title, John Cena is the greatest of all time.
you can call it what you want, Cole. That was a bunch of bull crap.
I agree with you,
John
Wade.
Cena is the biggest piece of garbage I have ever witnessed in this industry.
Wade, I agree with you.
Screw you, John.
But Ric Flair didn't win 16 world titles being a nice guy. He was the dirtiest player in the game. John Cena did the same thing tonight, and he set the record at WrestleMania.
Travis Scott came out to assist. Check West and Chase B are here. He used the title off of Cody's head, and here we are, celebrating the greatest of all time when it was all said and done.
It is going to be an interesting Pat Mac